Uh, Obviously, this time last year, 3 African champions. That has obviously changed. Is it a little bum? Does it bum you out? There's not as much gold potentially going back the next time they go, or do you see this as an opportunity? Now you do get to be the guy if and when they show up to Africa.
Well, I mean, did those belts ever go to Africa? As far as I know, it came to America and New Zealand. I'm going to take a belt to Africa.
White people, when y'all get mad at us, please stop saying this shit. Why don't you go back to Africa? What?
I'm the African fighter in the UFC. Myself and Cameron, we breathe the African air.
The motherfucker had the audacity to turn around and say, "You're not too rich, you know, black man." You want to run that by me again, bro? I said, "You're not too rich, you know, black man." I said, "How black I gotta be, motherfucker?"
We wake up in Africa every day. We train in Africa, we're African born, we're African raised. We still reside in Africa, we train out of Africa. That's an African champion, and that's who I'll be.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Hey, you're that black guy I saw in the news conference, ain't you?
Yeah, that's me.
This is car 15. I'm gonna need backup. I've got a stolen vehicle here.
But this is my car.
Suspect's getting belligerent.
What?
Officer down.
But he's got to do work. He's got to do something. Show me something so I can whoop that ass and I can show you history. I'll remind you, because you got to choose your words wisely when you speak on people that have come before you, people that paved the way for you. You got to pick your words wisely. You want to try and be a big boy. You want to bamba. You want to G with the big boys. You got to choose your words wisely, but I don't want to give him no clout. But if he does work and I pray to God he keeps winning, I will gladly drag his carcass across South Africa. Wallahi.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
You won't say my name, so you better not say my name, and that is a very smart move. But ever since I also said, enjoy your spectacular victory, because it was one spectacular victory. That fight was amazing. His victory was amazing. But enjoy your fight and enjoy your belt and take it home to your home, New Zealand. If that is not his home, I do apologize. But I'm going to have a feeling I don't have to apologize, because that is his home. So I never said anything about him, Usman, any other African fighter not being African. I just said, I want to be the first African champion that brings the belt home to Africa, because this is my home.
We don't ask y'all to go back to England. Y'all ain't from this motherfucker either. You know, so why don't you go to bloody England? Go on and go, cocksucker.
So, you know, for him saying that, I mean, does he think I'm scared of him? I'm not scared of that man. And the fact that he put some threats out there, obviously he's forgotten, because I don't take kindly to threats. Over here, it doesn't work like that. If you want to make threats, come and show me. Come and show me how you drag my carcass around. I would love to see you try.
I can touch you like your uncle. Oh, but we don't want to. You're not ready for that conversation.
And like I said in that message, UFC Africa is far away from being done. It's probably going to happen next year only. I don't want to wait that long. I will beat him in this year. And after that fight, if he still feels like he has all this power over me and he's like trying to intimidate me, shit, that's good. Then come to Africa next year, and then we'll fight for the belt in a rematch where I'm the champion. Because that fight's not happening this year. And he does not scare me, not even one little bit.
That's it, I'm out of here.
Dricus du Plessis, that's a difficult name to pronounce, his comments about being the African fighter in the UFC.
Oh, I actually saw that. I think it was this week or last week. My one of my former teammates sent it to me. They're trying to be messy, of course. I saw it, and the thing about me is just I try not to be quick to jump on someone and really kill them for those things. You know, I'm not part of this cancel culture, but though I understand what he's trying to say, But the one thing that I think he's failing to realize is, just because I go to China and my parents are in China and I'm raised in China, that doesn't make me more Chinese than the people from China. That doesn't make me more Chinese. And so just because you went over to South Africa and you're raised there, that doesn't make you African. So, I would say to him is just, try to be a little bit more careful with what you say and how you say it, because, that's the thing nowadays is these younger guys and these newer guys that get up here and they just talk. They just, because they want to appeal to the fans, appeal to the people. But try to be more mindful, because 20 years from now, that's not going to age well.
And I know you said you like to take stock of things and you don't jump on them straight away, but what was your initial reaction after hearing that? Because it's quite jarring.
It was funny because I've actually trained with the guy. So it's like, bruh, how I get down. If it's one of those type of situations, how I get down. But, it was never, it's nothing like that. It's after, that first immediate, like, hey, are you serious? Because it sounded personal. Well, because he took direct shots. He mentioned, myself and Israel Adesanya, I believe. And it was like, bro, I actually kind of know you. And so, I think it was just, heat of the moment. He got up there, he's excited, he just got a big win, and he was just running off. But at the end of the day, the wiser side of me is like, okay, I understand what he was trying to say, but bro, that doesn't make you more African.
All right, you said that you didn't peek around the corner like you normally do before this fight.
I didn't.
But now that, it's in the past, what do you see?
I know who I see. I've already talked to Dana, and I try to set up some things, but
apartheid?
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, you know what? What I actually really don't like, I'm gonna take him to school in the octagon and on history, because what he's doing is creating divide. You can't, knowing your history. I've never questioned him as an African, because yeah, you were born in Africa, South Africa. Of course, you're an African. I've never questioned that. But who the fuck is this cracker to tell me who the fuck I am, who the fuck Kamaru is, who the fuck Ngannou is? I'm like, are you dumb? As a product of colonization, you're trying to tell me who the fuck I am.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Apartheid in South Africa crumbled after Nelson Mandela walked to freedom. But black people suffered decades of government-backed injustice before it did. Apartheid really began in 1948, but separating black Africans from the white minority had long been a policy aim. Laws made white people officially superior, and the large black majority faced discrimination in every aspect of their lives. Living, doing business or owning land in white areas was banned. There were separate public facilities, transport and schools. Interracial marriage was banned. Many had no right to citizenship and were regarded as aliens in major cities. Instead, they were made citizens of Bantustans, homelands scattered throughout South Africa. But resistance grew. In 1960, a huge peaceful protest against past laws ended in a massacre at Sharpeville. 69 people were killed. The deaths galvanized opposition, radicalizing liberation movements like the ANC.
There are many people who feel that it is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and non-violence.
Open conflict erupted in the 1980s, with anti-apartheid activists frequently shot at, beaten or arrested. Mass protests were firmly put down. But little by little, the apartheid establishment crumbled. After gradual reform, Nelson Mandela, imprisoned since not long after Sharpeville, was set free in 1990. 4 years later, he was elected as South Africa's first black president. Apartheid had ended.
You can take the boy out of Africa, but you can never take the Africa out of the boy. I never ever did that to him. I never discredited him as an African. I just, okay, there you are, cool. You want to make a fight, cool. But the fact that as a fucking cracker to tell me who the fuck I am.
Yo, don't be dissing my niggas, dog.
That pissed me off. And that's why he's my next fight. Because I don't want to fight anyone else. This one pisses me off. Never use your anger in an emotional way. You can use your anger like I use in the Brunson fight, like I use in the Costa fight. You can use your anger to fuel you and be deadly. So now I tried to do it in South Africa, but apparently it might not work. But again, I told Dana, you guys beat COVID, you know, before any big, you know, sporting, well, not agency, any sporting league got on the fucking field or on the court. You guys did that. You can do anything. I still believe they can. I want to do it in South Africa or somewhere in Africa. But he thinks they're going to have his back. It's only the product of him that's going to have his back. But he doesn't understand, like, who I am. And like I said, he's creating division. I don't like that because he didn't have to do that. Yeah. He didn't have to do that.
It's already getting dark.
No, don't worry. No. Trust me. Like, you don't understand. I'm here now. I'm going to fuck this guy up. David, I'm going to torture this guy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No. I'm going to torture this guy. You have
No, trust me, I understand.
I'm stopping. I'm getting done. Yeah. Nah, it's not even like I'm angry, but I just like I know when I show up, I'm gonna torture this
and
guy.
especially when someone does shit like that,
bro. I'm gonna do it. Like my ancestors are gonna just yeah.
You're gonna beat him until it's black.
Yeah, on that. You'd be a real African then.
Gonna be one of us, Dricus. Free Mandela.
But fuck, I mean, you don't have to create division. This is not the time for division. You could have definitely got the fight without talking all that shit. But now you be careful what you wish for. You got what you want. So yeah, he's next, and I'm gonna fucking beat him till it's black.
Anything else that you want to touch on?
I'm done. That's it.
Oh, that was good.
Now go back to Africa and tell them how a nigga done your ass wrong. You uppity motherfucker.